TTLZ22 from UCI EX22L. We are the TTLZ22s, and today we are going to be demonstrating our NetChess application called TTLZNetChess and TTLZNetServer. So let's go ahead and get started, and let's go ahead and start the programs with no preloading. Let's go ahead and start the server first before we connect. Oh, sorry. The port number is 30,000, not the host name. Let's go ahead and save the configuration, and let's go ahead and connect to the server. And yeah, I am logged in. My friend Zaya will be logging in as well. He's also on Team 22. And we are going to go ahead and start a game. Note that we are both on different networks. It does work over port forwarding, so I port forwarded my server, port 30,000, over TCP. So that means he is connected through his own network to mine. So it supports international networks. So let's go ahead and start this chess game. Oh, you want to say something?
Oh, I'm just saying that we have a waiting room as well that assigns the person second player.
Right. We have a sort of queuing system to see who's player 1 and who's player 2. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll make my move. I'll do F2, F3. And the server updates the board with F2, F3. Oh, there we go. So like it does recognize wrong inputs, and it will not update the other person's board unless it's correct. Okay, I'll do my next move. I'll do G2, G4. H4, and finish the game. Yeah, and then the winner is player 2, so Zai won. Let's go ahead and demonstrate some chatting. So this is a test. How are you doing? And then Zai should reply. And then to stop the chat, I'll use /stop, and then that's stopping the chat. Oh, let me go back into the chat actually. I'm doing well. Okay, and then we can just go ahead and stop the chat again. And then now, this is more of an offline feature, but we're going to be demonstrating our most advanced AI. That AI uses a minimax algorithm with depth searching based on time. So let's go ahead and go to settings and change your AI option, and let's go ahead and pick the best move based on a certain amount of time. Let's do for the sake of time, let's go ahead and do 2 seconds, and let's go ahead and start a game. AI versus AI. 2 AIs against each other. 3, 2, 1. So it will go ahead and process the game for us. And of course it gives you what move it does, which is really nice. And yeah, so Zaya, do you want to explain how this algorithm is working?
Right, so we have a linked list, but it's a tree structure where it finds all the possible moves and going down that tree until it finds the best move in case.
Yeah,
also, like to clarify that this is running locally. That's why you don't see the server side updating.
Right. That's why I said in the first part after we tested the network stuff that this is an offline feature, so it's running locally. Thank you for that clarification. To be fair, I'm running this on fairly high-end hardware. Probably not the typical stuff you would see on most consumer laptops. So you may not see the same results that I am in terms of like choosing the best move. but it does perform pretty well, regardless of how much processing power you have, because it's pretty lightweight. So that's good. So yeah, the queen goes there, and then so some moves take less than 2 seconds because the AI calculates all the possible moves beforehand, and yeah, so um, it already checkmate someone. It checkmate the other AI, and it won. So our AI it does work. Thank you for listening to this demonstration, and we hope
Oh,
to see you next time.
one last thing. One last
Oh,
thing.
sorry. Go ahead.
We can also log all the moves after a game, and you can view that.
Oh,
So
yes, of course. Let me go ahead and log out first. Um, so let me log out and let me list. So we do save the games under a text file, and I believe today's date is the 29th. So I would have to cat this file. So let me go ahead and cat that file, and it does save all your moves. So it gives you the options. Sorry. It gives you the options, which is like the board colors blue, white, bright blue. This is another feature that our program has that you can change the board colors, and you can also change the player colors, and all the special moves is enabled and such. But it does give you a move list, and it tells you who the winner is. So that is our log. Thanks for Zaya for reminding me to show that. All right, but that wraps up our video demonstration of TTLZNetChess and TTLZNetServer along with our Minimax AI. Thank you.